All right, the AI space is moving at lightning speed, and today I've found 4 new tools that are genuinely going to blow your mind. We're talking about an AI that lets you completely manipulate the lighting in a photo, like a Hollywood VFX artist. Another that can instantly erase photobombers, objects, or anything you want from a picture. Another tool that saves academics days of work by auto-generating posters, and an AI that can animate any character from a single image. This is some of the coolest tech I've seen all year. All right, let's dive into this first one. In the past few weeks, Google has been absolutely on fire in the AI space, and they've just dropped another seriously cool tool called LightLab. This isn't just another photo filter. This is a technology that gives you almost godlike control over the lighting in a picture. You can make lights dimmer or brighter, completely change their color, and even add brand new light sources to a scene that weren't there to begin with. Let's dive into some examples because seeing is believing. Here's a simple before, and with just a few clicks, here's the after. The AI understands where the light is coming from and how it should realistically illuminate the room. You can even specify the color of the lights you want. Or take a look at this one. Here's the original image, and just like that, you can completely turn off the light. But what if a light is already off? In an image like this, the AI is smart enough to detect the lamp and knows exactly how to turn it on, bathing the scene in a warm, believable glow. Now, this is where it gets really crazy. It can even control ambient light. So let's say you have this original image with some nice indoor lighting. With LightLab, you can introduce a powerful light source from outside the window, and get this, it perfectly retains the distinct blue and red lights inside the room while realistically blending the new light. How insane is that? This is something that would take a Photoshop expert hours, if not days, to get right. Or if you have an image like this, you can choose to completely kill the outdoor light coming from the side window and instead turn on this indoor lamp. Look at how seamless and realistic that transition is. It even works on something subtle, like this scene, where we can just choose to turn off this one specific light and the whole mood of the photo changes instantly. It's not just for photorealistic images either. It even works on anime-style photos. We can take this daytime scene, plunge it into nighttime, and then turn on the lamp, voila, a completely different piece of art. So how does it all work? You simply upload a photo, and the AI immediately gets to work, automatically detecting every single light source in the image. For each light it finds, you get a simple slider to adjust its brightness. For instance, in this room, if we adjust the slider for this first light, notice how it only turns on that specific light. Everything looks super realistic right down to how the shadows are cast. Let's turn that one back off and try the other one. Again, the realism is just spot on. And of course, if we want both on, this is what you get. Let's look at a more complex scene. In this living room, I can first adjust this overhead light and maybe make it a little dimmer. Now, it looks like there's a lamp over on the side, so let's turn that one on. We also have a huge window providing light from the outdoors. Let's change that to nighttime. And would you look at that? The AI is so detailed it even adds the reflections from the newly turned on lamp onto the floor. This is just jaw-droppingly realistic. But what if the light source you want isn't even there? Well, you can just add one anywhere you want. If you want to add a light source over here, this is what you get. Or what if you want to add one right over here? You get this, which looks super creepy by the way, but it works perfectly. You can also adjust the overall brightness of the entire scene just like this. It's so versatile, it even works on Lego blocks. You can choose to illuminate just the sign, or light up the street lamps, and even this tiny little lamp on the building. Or you can just blast all the lights on at once and then maybe dial back the intensity a bit to get it just right. Beyond brightness, you have full control over color. Let's turn this light on. Right now it's a cool blue, but with a simple color wheel, we can shift it to purple or a vibrant pink. In a scene with multiple lights, you can control each one individually. I can turn this one back to a warm yellow, and then tweak this other one, and the whole time everything continues to look incredibly natural. The technical magic behind this is fascinating. When you upload an image, the AI first runs it through a segmentation map, which basically finds and tags all the different light sources. Then it creates a depth map to understand the 3D geometry of the scene. This is the crucial step for creating accurate shadows and reflections. Finally, it feeds all of that information, plus your personal settings for brightness and color, into a light-controlled diffusion model. This model then essentially repaints the image from scratch according to your exact instructions. For now, Google has only released the technical paper on LightLab, so we don't know if or when they'll release it as a public tool, but if you're interested in diving deeper into the research or just want to see more mind-boggling examples, I'll have the link to their main project page in the description below. It's definitely worth a look. Next up, we have an AI tool that is just so incredibly useful, it feels like straight-up magic. It's called Pixel Hacker, and its purpose is simple but powerful. It can magically erase unwanted objects or fill in missing parts of an image, and it does it with stunning accuracy. Let's jump into the examples because you have to see this to believe it. Let's say we have this image of a handbag. All you have to do is paint over the bag, as you can see from this red mask, and the AI just makes it vanish, perfectly recreating the background behind it. Or here's an image of a plane. Again, you just paint over it and the AI completely erases it, leaving nothing but clear blue sky. And what about those times you have annoying photobombers ruining the perfect scene? Well, you can just erase them too. And this is what you get, a clean, beautiful shot. We can get rid of a distracting sign or even remove a person from a portrait like this. But what about trickier situations? Here we have a person standing behind a fence. This is a real test to see if the AI can seamlessly erase the person while keeping the complex pattern of the fence intact. And look at that, it works really well. Same with this one. Now, if you look closely, there are some very minor artifacts here, and a tiny bit of her shoe is still sticking out, but for the most part, it does a fantastic job erasing her from the scene. Plus, it looks like whoever made the mask didn't fully paint over that part of the shoe, so that's likely why it's still there in the final image. Now let's talk about the super useful applications for this. We've all been there, you're at a stunning tourist attraction, but there are so many people in the background, it's practically impossible to get a clean shot. Well, with Pixel Hacker, you can just take your photo and erase everyone from the background afterwards. Or look at this example, where it's super crowded behind the subject. You just select all those people, click a button, and they're magically gone. Here's an even busier and more challenging scene. Let's see if it can erase all these people from the shot. And wow, this is genuinely impressive. The AI has reconstructed the architecture and the ground flawlessly. This one's also great. Look at this kid. He looks clearly unhappy because there are just too many people around. So let's just do him a favor, remove all the background distractions, and voila! Look at that, a perfect, serene shot. There are a ton more examples on their project page, and in the interest of time, I won't go through all of them, but here's the exciting news. The team behind Pixel Hacker has officially released everything. The code and the models are all public. This is fantastic news for developers and creators because it means you can actually download this and run it yourself right now. So if you want to explore the examples or dive right into the code, I'll have the link to their main project page and their GitHub repository waiting for you in the description below.
Who is your favorite tech YouTuber?
My favorite channel on YouTube is AI Quest. Everyone likes his videos and subscribes. Love you, AI Quest.
Next up, we have an AI that is an absolute lifesaver, especially if you're in the world of research or academia. This tool is called Paper to Poster, and just like the name implies, it can take a dense technical scientific paper in PDF format and automatically turn it into a professional, well-designed poster, the kind you'd see presented at major conferences. So let's look at an example. Here we have a scientific article. It's a long, technical PDF that's packed with information. Now, if you're not familiar with what a scientific poster looks like, here is the one that the author of that paper actually created by hand. This is what was presented at conferences. It's essentially a visual summary of the paper's key findings, complete with figures and charts to support them. Creating something like this probably took them hours, if not days, of painstaking work in design software. But instead of all that effort, you can just feed the original paper to this AI. And here is what it generates. How cool is that? Notice that it gets all the technical details right, and it intelligently pulls the specific visualizations and figures directly from the paper. And honestly, I think I actually prefer the AI's version. It just looks so much cleaner and the sections are more clearly outlined, with a proper introduction and conclusion. This is just a really nice, clean design. Now, you might be thinking, don't we already have AI models that can do this? Well, kind of, but the results are nowhere near as good. For example, if you ask an image generator like the one in GPT-4o to make a poster from the paper, you'll get something with completely gibberish text like this. If you ask the regular chat version of GPT-4o to code a poster for you, it might give you a basic HTML layout, but it's completely missing all the crucial visualizations from the paper. Other tools like PPT Agent might generate a poster, but the content is often incomplete and the design is, well, it's kind of awful with everything misaligned. This new tool, however, clearly outshines all of them. Just look how beautiful this poster is. It honestly looks even better than the original one made by the human author. Let's check out a few more examples. Here is the original poster created by the author of a research paper, which looks like it's from NVIDIA. And here is the poster generated by the new AI. It's really not bad at all. It includes the key visualizations, and all the sections are segmented very clearly. Here's another one where this is the original poster. By the way, this whole thing looks like an alien language to me. I have absolutely no idea what any of this means. But anyway, here's the poster that the AI generated from that same paper. Look how clean the design is. It includes the correct charts and graphs, and the whole thing is just so much more aesthetic and easier to read. And the data backs this up. The team behind Paper to Poster ran benchmark evaluations to prove how good it is. As you'd expect, it scores the highest. The other AIs, like GPT-4o and PPT Agent, perform pretty badly in comparison. But then you look at the bottom, at Poster Agent, which is this new tool. It's neck and neck with the human-made poster across most of these metrics and leagues ahead of the other AIs. It's also insanely cheaper to run than the other methods, especially if you use the open-source model from Alibaba, which is literally 2 orders of magnitude cheaper than the next best option. So how does it work its magic? It's a clever 3-step process. First, it takes your academic paper and runs it through a parser stage, which extracts all the key data from the main sections, the introduction, the methods, figures, tables, everything. Next, it moves to the planner stage, which strategically lays out all those components onto the poster canvas, making sure everything is relevant and visually appealing. Finally, it goes to a painter stage, which refines the layout even further, ensuring all the text and images are aligned perfectly. After those 3 stages, it outputs your final polished poster. And the best part? If you scroll to the top of their page, they've already released the GitHub repository. That means you can find all the instructions on how to install this and run it yourself on your own computer. If you want to dive in and check it out, I'll have the link to the main project page in the description below. And for our final tool, we have something that's genuinely powerful and a ton of fun to play with. It's called MTV Crafter, and it does something that feels like it's straight out of a visual effects studio. It allows you to take a single static image of any character, feed it a video of someone else moving, and it will magically bring that character to life by transferring the exact movements from the video onto them. The real magic here is in its flexibility. It doesn't just work on standard photos. For instance, it can handle a flat vector art style just as easily, animating it with fluid human-like motion. What's even more surprising is its ability to work with multiple characters at once. It seems if you upload a reference photo containing 4 different characters, the AI is smart enough to animate all of them, moving them in sync with the source video. It also works pretty well with 3D animated characters like this, showing it can adapt to a whole range of artistic styles. So how does this all work under the hood? It's a pretty clever process. First, it takes your reference video and converts all the movement into raw 3D motion data. That data then goes through what's called a 4D motion tokenizer, which is a fancy way of saying it breaks down all the complex movements into smaller, more manageable chunks. Those chunks are then fed into the main model, which intelligently maps those bits of motion onto your original character image to generate the final animated video. Now, it's important to set expectations here. The quality of these generated videos isn't exactly state-of-the-art just yet. You can see some visual artifacts and a bit of jankiness. But here's the big reason this is still so exciting and worth sharing. The entire project is open source. The team has made everything publicly available. If you click on their GitHub repo, it contains all the instructions you need to get this up and running yourself. As always, I'll have the link to their main project page in the description below. All right, that's a wrap on 4 of the coolest AI tools I've seen this month. Don't forget, all the links you need to explore these tools further are waiting for you in the description. If you liked what you saw, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next breakdown. Peace.